Here we have a 2018 68 plate Audi Q7 3-litre TDI Quattro. Now is the VORSPRUNG edition. We have 4 superb unscratched unmarked 22-inch SQ7 style alloy wheels. We have the Matrix LED headlights. We have the blacked out style, and so you get the black front grille with the chrome front badge. We also have the Panoramic sunroof, which is currently open with the black roof bars, side steps on either side of this vehicle. We also have the strip along the doors, now that is in a grey colour. We have the black window trim with the privacy glass on the rear, front and rear parking sensors with a 360-degree camera system. So you do get the camera on the front rear tailgate, on the front grille, and also underneath the wing mirrors. We have the dual exhaust flush with the rear bumper and also the rear diffuser. A power-assisted rear tailgate from a touch of a button on the key, which reveals the third row of seats, and it can also be laid down flat for the boot. Now I do get lots of space in the back just there, as you can just see, looking in the back there. Lots of leg room for anyone in the back. Now it can also be, the middle row can also be pushed forwards and back to suit whoever is in the back. Buttons just on the left hand side, to fold them back down, they're electrically adjustable. Lays flat. You can also lay the middle row flat as well, and you do get a nice size boot. You have the luggage load liner just there as well, taking it out for the purpose of this video. You can also lower the rear of the car to make loading luggage into the back a lot easier. You also have the button to open out the rear tow bar. That's also power assisted, back down again from a touch of a button. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and rear does look superb from every angle. Now if I go to the rear, I'll show you the interior. Now we do have the full grey Napa leather interior with the white diamond stitching. ISO fixed points pull down armrest just in the centre, where you can see you do have 2 nice sized cup holders. You can push the seats back, as you can see just there, and you can also have them so they are leaning back there as well. In the back you do get the blinds, so on both doors you have the blinds, and also in the rear you also have the blind just there as well. Nice addition to have. You have the storage nets behind the driver and your passenger seat, your rear climate control, with also you do get your 2 heated front seat, your seats. So the left hand seat and the right hand side seat are also heated. Nice addition to have. On the doors you get your leather with your suede trim, your blinds which can be lifted up and down, as you can see just there. Your electric windows, a little bit of storage in there. Storage tray, storage bin. You also get your integrated premium Bose sound system, which does sound absolutely incredible. There's a look at the driver's front seat. Now the driver and the passenger seat are fully electrically and memory, and you do also get the heated seat function. On the doors you get your electric windows, electric heated power folding mirrors, power assisted rear tailgates, and again your premium integrated Bose sound system. Very, very comfortable seats indeed. Jumping inside the car, just looking over to the wing mirror, you do get your blind spot assist, so when a car comes up to the side of you, that glows orange, hard to miss. A nice addition to have. Looking down here, you have your auto lights and also your heads up display settings. Foot on the brake, you do have keyless start from a touch of a button. You can see the orange glare there as well. Now I do have a multifunction steering wheel just there as well. And paddle shift if we wish to take the car into manual mode. You have your adaptive cruise control and speed limiter just down there as well. You also get your lane keeping assist at the end of the indicator stalk. Virtual cockpit, as you can see, and is free from any warning lights on the dashboard, and is covered just under 74,000 miles. Now just looking up there, you do have your lane keeping assist and your heads up display. Now when you have your cruise control on, it comes up there as well, and also tells you the speed of the road that you're currently driving on. Now you can change the view of the virtual cockpit by pressing the view button just there, so you can have anything you want. You can have your DAB radio or whatever you're listening to. When your phone is connected, it will come up there. Coming to the screen just in the centre, now you can see the satellite navigation, you have your Bluetooth phone connectivity, you have your DAB radio, and you have your media connectivity. Now your media is via Bluetooth, aux, and also USB. You can have your Wi-Fi on and off there as well. Now if I go to the home menu, you can see all these different settings just here. Now you do have Audi smartphone interface, so you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built into this vehicle. You have your App Connect. Going up to car, you do get different drive modes. Now you can see it in the bottom right hand corner. This vehicle is on air suspension, so it's a very, very comfortable ride. And when you go through all the different settings, it also raises and lowers. Now in dynamic, it is at its lowest point. Then when you put it in lift and off-road, it goes to its highest points to give you that as much ground clearance as possible. Now going back into the menu, you can see we do have your media, telephone, navigation, and other settings just there. Now if you go into settings, now if you go back to menu and go up to car, go across and go to vehicle settings, you can change your background lighting. Now it is the interior lighting, as you do have the ambient lighting. Now I'm going to put it into maritime blue, and you can see it just glaring there very slightly. When it is dark, it is a lot easier to see. You also have your impulse red, Audi drive select, and you also have your individual just there as well, which changes the colour. You'll have it all the way round here as well. Like I said, a lot easier to see at night. Now going back and popping the car into reverse, you can see we do have the 360-degree cameras on the right hand side, top down view. On the left hand side you have your rear view, but you can also change the views just there. Nice additions to have. Pop it back into the rear view, popping it back into park. Now you do have your self park, so click that button and it just says specify direction with turn signals, and it will actually park itself. Very nice addition to have on this car. You have your downhill ascent assist. You can also turn the screen off and lower it so it's completely out of sight, out of mind. Parking sensors, traction shot on and off, your stop start. You also have your little shortcut to find your drive select. Dual zone climate control works exactly how you'd expect it to. Two heated front seats, again working exactly how you would expect them to. Coming down here, we do have the gloss black and also the gloss wood trim throughout on the dashboard. Now, very nice addition to have. You have it all over everywhere. Two nice size cup holders, storage for the key, little touchpad. You can set those buttons up to do what you want. So if you want it to go straight to maps, straight to anything, it's entirely up to you what you set up. You have your gear stick, electric parking brake with auto hold, volume, a storage tray just there, soft touch leather armrest which moves forwards and back and also lifts up and down so you drive in position. Now when it's out, you can also elevate it. You have your wireless charging, two USB ports, aux, locking wheel nut key, a little bit of storage just in there. There's a look at the passenger's front seat. Very, very comfortable seats indeed. Panoramic sunroof currently open. Touch the button just there, it will then close. You have your suede headliner just up there as well. Very, very, very nice addition to have. Now when it's closed, you can also press the button just behind it and then the blinds will close. And I'll show you the full process of it doing so, just so you know it works exactly how you would expect it to. And as you can see, no issues whatsoever, working exactly how you would expect it to. No issues at all. And there we go, at the end of the process. Now this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with fresh service, new MOT, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this Audi Q7 VORSPRUNG edition. Now the purpose of this video test drive, of course, is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. As you can see, I'm not fighting the steering wheel to keep it a straight line. It's going straight and true, not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now we do have a multifunction steering wheel, and we also have adaptive cruise control installed just below. Now to activate the cruise control, simply just press set and it'll go to the nearest miles an hour. Now push up very slightly or just by one, push up to your fill, bit of a click, and it'll just turn nearest 5 miles an hour. Now the adaptive cruise control keeps you a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you. Now you can change the distance on the stalk as well by pushing up and down to go up and down to see how close and far away you want to be. Now we do have your lane keeping assist. Now on the end of the indicator stalk, just press the button and you'll get a symbol on the heads up display and also on the virtual cockpit saying that it's then activated. Now the lane keeping assist keeps you in the middle of the lane, so say you're driving on the motorway and you start to veer off to the right hand lane, it will then bring you back into the centre of your lane, keeping you nice and safe. Now like I say, we do have your heads-up display, you have your virtual cockpit, we also have your screen just in your centre with your Apple CarPlay and your Auto, DAB radio, 360-degree cameras, everything you could really want in a car. Now this vehicle does come with a lot of optional extras, so we just named a couple of them. You have the pan roof, you have your Bose premium sound system, you have your heated front seats and your heated rear your centre seats. So you have 3 rows in your centre row, the right hand and your left hand seat are heated. We have your blinds in the centre, so your rear window is just back there, and your rear windscreen. You have a power assisted rear tailgate. The list really does go on. Now if you want the full spec of all the optional extras, go onto our website and there'll be a list below just describing everything that this vehicle does have. Now if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out if anyone to knocks or bangs. If you're listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. So right now I'm coming up to industrials today, where I'm going to take a right, I'm going to perform a major stop and pop straight into reverse, just to show you that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to. So pulling in now, I'll do a countdown for 3, 2, 1, hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. And you can see 360-degree cameras just there on the centre screen. Now it is currently in reverse, so you do have your top down and your rear view, pop it into drive, it then changes to your front view. Now again, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs. And if you can listen out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and more on video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer unanswered questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it from me in this more on video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.